June monthly message. This is for Virgo placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and pick which side of the story you guys are on, okay? Flip and switch the genders as well. All right, so what's going on with Virgo? Overall energy for June. Oh, jeez, a whole bunch of stuff. What's going on for Virgo for June? Overall message, overall energy. Oh, you got miscarriage and neglect, number 6, 20, and 22. Somebody could be born on the 4th, the 22nd, the 2nd, the 20th, the 6th, the 19th, or the 5th. The 12th is here, the 14th, and the 1st. 18, okay, it's a whole bunch. Let me see. Okay, we have Reclaim Your Power, number 28. So, you guys could be, okay, we're going to see what that is. And we have the Fool, number 38 here. So, let's see what the Reclaiming Your Power is. Advocate for what's rightfully yours. Reclaim your power, daringness, and honor. You are who you think you are. You don't have to shrink yourself for the contentment of anyone. Show your face, be the truth, reimagine. Upward, you are stepping into your true light. You are honoring your gifts, and you are no longer accommodating the bare minimum. Out with the old ways of living, in with the new. What excited you once no longer does. There are endings and there are beginnings. You embrace both. Now, this wanted to come out in reverse, so I'm going to read the reverse as well. Reversed, you are having a difficult time surrendering. You know what you have to do to let go. Still, you hold on. Nerves set in. You hesitate to say your piece and break away. You are afraid to protest. So, Virgo, and I got this for like your last reading, I believe, or a couple of readings ago, about you guys. It may be you against everybody else, or you may feel like it's you against the world right now. You could be having to speak up for yourself in a situation. Some of you guys could be advocates. You could do like rallies, protests, or you're just needing to speak up, use your voice for something. You may have to speak your truth to someone or to a few people, or speak your truth about someone here. And, you know, or you just simply living in your truth is going to help other people do the same. Even if you have to stand alone or you have to stand with just a few people, that's okay. Sometimes it's like that. What's Reclaim Your Power for June for Virgo? Reclaim your power. The King of Cups. I am my own anchor. Yeah, you're going to have to be your own emotional. I said this to Aries, and I said this to... I know I said it to Aries. You can have Aries in your chart, but King of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You can have water placements in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody that does. You or somebody can also have Libra placements. I feel like for the month of June, you are going to have to kind of be your own emotional anchor. Even if you do have the support of even just one other person or a few people or a lot of people, still, you're going to have to kind of emotionally, on a really deep psychological and cellular level, you're going to have to kind of anchor yourself more than you ever had to before. Hey, Goddess Chanel, great rising. Yeah, 4 Swords. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. And we have 5 of Swords here. I will heal myself. You will. You know, this could be, if there could be people that are close to you. It could be about a connection. It could be people close to you. Connections don't have to just be love. They could be with anyone, right? A connection is a connection. I feel like something could have taken a lot of mental, and you know, Virgo, you're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about communication, the mind. Something could have taken a lot out of you mentally. All right, something could have taken a lot out of you guys mentally, but you will heal. Something could have caused you guys a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, or you could have been in your head a lot. You could have been overthinking. And you're being called to reclaim your power from whoever or whatever has put you in that energy or that space. Even if it's your own thoughts, your own fears, your own insecurities, your own paranoias. What's reclaim your power? Yeah, the world in reverse. Fixed sign energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, you or somebody can have in your chart. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. There could be some delay here. Somebody here could be feeling like a failure, or there could be a delay here with the world in reverse. Maybe something is coming back around, or you guys are keeping yourself in like some type of karmic loop. The less you advocate for yourself, the more you decide to be quiet, and the more you shrink yourself, the more you're going to keep yourself in the loop. There's something that you may not want to do, but you have to do to get out of this delay or this karmic loop here. Something could be coming back around again because there's a cycle that's still open. And it could simply be the way you have to handle something with a particular person or with yourself, or about a situation. That's why this could be this exact person or situation coming back around again, or you could be in a different situation with a different person and this is coming back around again. You need to advocate for yourself, or whoever. It's damn near definitely yourself. If you have a child, you definitely have to advocate for yourself, because if you can't advocate for yourself, you can't advocate for your child. So if there's something in your life that's stressing you out and there's something that you need to do, but you're too afraid to do it because you don't want to go up against someone, it's going to put you in a space mentally where you're not going to be able to be that emotional anchor for yourself. And if you can't be that emotional anchor for yourself, how can you be that for anybody else, let alone a child, for those of you that do have children? How can you be that for a partner? How can you be that for clients, for anybody else? So there's something coming back around because you need to reclaim your power by standing up to someone or standing up for yourself or speaking your truth. Even if something gets messy, you're going to have to speak your truth. What's reclaim your power? Page of Wands. It could be about a child, okay? Or this could be about your inner child. I am always open to good news. Not everybody has kids, so this could be about your inner child, okay? What's reclaim your power? There's a new way for you to do something. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. Some of you guys could be, I said this for Taurus, so you or somebody can have Taurus in their chart, or Sag. Because, yeah, I don't know why, yeah, Sag just texted me, or Leo. Leo just texted me too. So you or somebody can have those placements. Mars and Capricorn with this Three of Pentacles. There could be a mediation that's needed. I said that for Taurus, so definitely go watch Taurus. You may have to collaborate with somebody, work as a team. This could be you needing to get a professional involved, something here. This could even be like counseling. Maybe some of you guys may need counseling for something, or you could be a counselor or something that you've gone through. You're going to, again, you can't advocate. How can you counsel other people if you're not willing to advocate for yourself? So that could be something too. Yeah, Eight of Swords. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. Yeah, getting out of this Eight of Swords energy. Strength card. I can deal with whatever comes my way. You can and you will. And you deserve, and Knight of Pentacles, I deserve financial security. This could be something regarding money or business, contracts. Maybe you don't want to do something, but you need to. You have to. What's reclaim your power? Yeah, the Death card. I let go, embrace new beginnings. Whatever you have to do or are doing, it may cause a big ending in something, but that's the whole intention. You or somebody can have Scorpio in their chart. Okay, the Death card. I let go and embrace new beginnings. Yeah, in order for you to get out of not just this loop, not just this pattern, but out of that old life and step into a new one, something has to die. Something has to die. Whether something within you or around you. Yeah, this is something that you have to do. Even if you don't want to, you have to. What else was for the reclaim your power? Yeah, the Hermit. This is you, Virgo. And yeah, look, the Hierophant, Taurus, and Queen of Wands. This could be about a child. This Page of Wands, look, some of you guys have a child that looks just like you, or they look just like their other parent. I said that for Taurus. Please go watch Taurus. Even if you don't have Taurus in your chart, even if you're not dealing with somebody that does, go watch Taurus. But the Hierophant, this could be something about an institution, religion. Some of you guys could have been married to this person, or you may have to do, this could be something regarding court. Whether if this child don't look exactly like you, this child mirrors, this child has like this child is like you, like personality wise. Like if you have a good spirit, if you have a good heart, so does this child. Even if they look like their parent more than you, this child has more of your spirit. So if you're protected, this child is going to be protected. The Hermit, my son looks just like me. Aww. Boys usually look like their mothers, and girls look like their fathers. My daughter looks just like her father. Like he spit her out. My daughter looks like her father. Literally just spit her out. Like carried her like himself. I feel like most of the time boys look like their mothers and daughters look like their fathers. But the Hermit, this is you, Virgo. Same face, but he has my spirit. I love that. That's how it is with my daughter. Like she said, my son looks just like me too. Aww. Yeah. I feel like my daughter looks just like her father, but she has more of my spirit. She's very sensitive. I think she's more, my mom always tells me that I've always been highly sensitive, but I think my daughter is even more sensitive. Like I can't like, even if we get stern with her, you don't have to, she don't get popped or nothing, but even if you get stern with her, she cries. Like she's very sensitive. It's very easy for her to cry. She's 3, but she's very, very, very sensitive girl, very sweet girl, very sweet. Hermit, this is you, Virgo. I follow my own path. So if it's not about a child, 'cause I know not everybody has kids, again, this could be about your inner child. Something that you're doing now or doing for yourself is going to help you advocate for your inner child. Maybe something happened to you as a child, or you could have been neglected or made fun of or whatever, and you speaking up for yourself, you telling your side of the story, or you saying something to somebody, you calling something out, or you advocating for other people and sharing your testimony is gonna help do something for your inner child. Some of you guys are meant to be teachers. You're meant to be leaders. You're meant to be counselors. Okay? King of Cups. Some of you guys could even study psychology. You can want to even work with kids for some of you. Yes, that was me when I was young. Aww. King of Cups. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You or somebody can have Sag in their chart. I find clarity through calm. Yeah, the more emotionally anchored you are for the month of June, the more you're going to be able to see things clearly. The more you're going to know how to navigate through through tough situations, or through even whether they're big or small, anything that brings you anxiety, anything that puts you in your head, the more calmer you are, the better you'll be able to navigate it. Okay? Temperance here. What's the temperance? And take your time. And there, some of y'all, if you like to drink, you're going to have to drink in moderation. Also, up your water intake. A lot of you guys, especially for the month of June, up your water intake. A lot of water is needed. What's the temperance? I'm a teacher, but transitioning to higher administrative position. Period, Goddess Chanel. Period. 9 of Cups. I trust the flow of life. And the temperance is all about going with the flow, divine timing, patience, taking, easing things in, moderation. A lot of you guys are going to be happier in the month of June when you just take your time doing things and learn how to work with other people and learn how to be flexible, adaptable, and patient. I know Virgo energy could be very tedious, and you guys have a lot of tenacity, but sometimes that can put you guys in your head, and when you guys get in your head, you kind of start to, that material energy happens and you guys get on edge. Okay, and that's not going to work well for you or anybody else. 10 of Wands, you're going to burn yourself out. Don't be so hard on yourself. Some of you guys may need to balance out, like you be, hold on, let me let that pass. Some of you guys may need to balance out. Like, we got the hangman here, Pisces, and Pisces is your sister sign, and we have the temperance here. Some of you guys can need to kind of work with that Piscean energy, because that is your sister sign. And Pisces is mutable just like you, but Pisces is water, your earth. Pisces knows, Pisces and just water signs in general, but especially Pisces, that's going to take shape of whatever environment this is in. I put water in this mason jar. Is taking shape of this jar. If I put the water in a container like this, it's going to take the shape of this jar, right? They're different shapes. A lot of you guys are needing to kind of be adaptable and flexible. Like, be more like your sister sign for the month of June. Be more like, and again, if you don't know what that looks like, go look up Pisces and the Virgo axis and look up ways how to balance out both, because the temperance is about taking opposites of two different things and merging it together. All right, so you don't burn yourself out. Be a bit more easygoing for June. You'll be more happier and more at peace, and you'll feel more calm. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I accept my situation without resistance. Some of y'all could be getting help when it comes to moving on from something emotionally or psychologically. And it's going to take time. Some of you guys may even have some deep wounds that were rebrought to the surface that you either didn't know was there or was still there. I said this for Taurus. So you can have Taurus in your chart, or something about the second house, or somebody you're dealing with could. But the second house is about our self-worth, our values, our possessions. So there could be something there as well. 8 of Cups, Saturn and Pisces. Some of you guys are getting help with moving on from something, or you could be helping people move on from this. But you're going to have to kind of share your testimony and, share some vulnerability as well. 8 of Cups. Stop coming from a place of trying to look and be perfect. All you have to do is be authentic. And that's the difference between Virgo and Pisces. Like, Pisces may come off a bit sloppy, or they may not come off as polished as Virgo, but Pisces has a tendency not to shy away from authenticity and vulnerability, and that could be something that you could learn from or adopt a bit or add into whatever it is you already have going on. 8 of Cups. Pisces doesn't really care about looking or being perfect. A Pisces doesn't mind pouring their heart out or being transparent. But Virgo is like, oh, I got to look perfect. This has to be perfect. Every little detail has to be put in place. It drives y'all crazy. The 6 of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus, give and receive for the universal good. Moon, yeah. So some of you guys could work with people that are in need. You could feel also called to volunteer or give back to your community, or give back, do something charitable for somebody, or just in people in general. Some of you guys may work for some type of nonprofit. You guys could be coming together. Some of y'all could be advocates, whether for children, for adults, for women, for men, for pets, for people that are homeless, for those who are in need, for whatever it is. I feel like a lot of you guys are, I feel like a lot of y'all could also need to work with other people, other like-minded people. I feel like June is not really the time for you guys to shy away from networking and collaborations. Okay, yeah, look at this. A lot of you guys are natural born leaders. I'm successful in all I do. Period. Yeah, what's this world in reverse? Okay, 3 of Cups in reverse. I embrace, period. I am Mercury in Cancer. I embrace joyful opportunities. Yeah, if y'all are in this anti-social energy, you're like, oh, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want to show no vulnerability. I don't want to show no transparency. Yada, yada, yada. That's not going to do you any good. It's going to keep you in this karmic loop. You won't know who you can trust until you start trusting, until you start giving people, until you start trusting people. You won't know something until you try. I think I said that for what, Taurus? At some point, go watch Taurus, whether you have Taurus in your chart or not. That reading may help. At some point, you're going to have to get off the fence and actually get into the field. And for those of you that have been struggling with help, People are not going to know how to help you or what you need help with, or that you even need a damn lifeboat if you want to walk around and act like you don't need nobody. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help. Some of you guys, your independence is a trauma response to being let down a lot, or being made to feel like asking for help, or even simply asking for basic acts of service, maybe as a child, was frowned upon or seen as a nuisance or as an annoyance to your caregivers. 11:11 on the clock, you could be seeing 11:11, something with timing, a lot, you know. What have you been struggling with, Yolanda? What's Three of Cups in reverse? Yeah, justice here. Yeah, it's something legal that you could be going. There could be gossip about something that you're going through. Justice here, Libra. I speak my truth and fairness to myself. Five of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. A lot of you guys could be feeling like if you do something, if you speak out about something, or if you ask somebody to do something for you, you'll get told no, you'll get rejected, you'll get yelled at, you'll get let down. And maybe these are things that happened to you as a child, or you've gone through something with somebody where your basic needs weren't met. They couldn't meet you halfway, and they made you feel like it was World War III just for you asking them to meet you halfway. So now you're either scared to face that person again, or you're in a new situation and you're scared to ask for your needs to be met. You or somebody can have Libra in their chart. Integrity, balance, fairness. Something has to be balanced and fair. Something is coming back around. Believe it or not, if you didn't get your way the first time, something is coming back around again for you to get your way. And it's putting you in a position. You may feel like you're being backed in a corner, but it's like it's because you're being forced to advocate for yourself. You're being backed in the corner and forced to speak your truth and fairness to yourself. It's not, you're not causing is, and whether people think you're being problematic or not, who gives a fuck what somebody here thinks? Who gives a fuck? Yeah, the Queen of Swords here. Who cares? Some of y'all could be September Virgo, September Libras. Who cares? Whether it causes conflict or who cares? You're going to have the backing and the support that you need to get what's rightfully yours. And something's going to go your favor. Justice. You're going to have to create justice. If you want justice in this world, you're going to have to create it. The less, hold on. All my family abandoned me after my separation of 20-year marriage. I went through a bad divorce. I'm independent now on my own. That sucks. What's justice? Why did they do, why? They didn't want you to divorce him or something? Justice? Six of Swords here and the Five of Cups. I got used and got betrayed by family. That makes sense why you feel like you can't trust nobody. Five of Cups here, Mars and Scorpio. I will move forward when the time is right, period. A lot of you guys will move forward the more you speak out about something. Keeping something to yourself is not going to, yeah, Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. The peaceful times will come, but after you advocate for yourself. After you speak your mind or say something. Death card. And everybody won't like this. There may even be gossip. They may even be judgment. Who gives a fuck? Conflict, drama. If shit gotta go to trial, if shit gotta get really bad, if there has to be a falling out with you and whoever, oh well. Then so if there has to be a divorce, a breakup, an ending of a friendship, an ending of a business contract, an ending of a job, then so be it. You are a good reader, and I'm glad I found you. Thank you so much, Courtney. Thank you, Courtney Jones. They tried to use me because I had nothing. I've been in therapy since 2019, and you will heal, Yolanda. It'll take time. Peaceful times will come, and when you will move forward when the time is right. Nine of Wands, Moon and Sag. I'm strong for as long as I need to be strong. Yeah, some of y'all could really be trying to hold on. Like something could be like really, you're almost there. I want to say that the Nine of Wands, after the Nine of Wands is the 10. You're almost there. Virgo, or a cross watcher, whoever's watching, you're almost there. I feel like there's a last bit, a piece of the puzzle that's going to require. Some of you guys could have tried to work with other people, whether it's friends, family, professionals, people in authority, and they could have all just, people abuse their authority. I'm going through something like that right now with my housing situation. This is my aunt's apartment. We switched apartments because she needed the space, and she bought this is a Michelama co-op, and she bought this apartment like 10 years ago, and she said I can have it. Because my aunt is a Pisces, mind you, I have Pisces in my second house, which is about possessions. And my aunt, who's a Pisces sun, is wanting to give me this possession, this condo. The landlord, who's holding a grudge against my aunt for filing a police report against this crazy man in our building who ended up being the landlord's friend. Because of that, and because I'm my aunt's niece, she doesn't want to give me this apartment, so I'm being forced out. So sometimes I get it. For those of you who are skeptical about wanting to work with people, because you can try, some people just abuse their authority, whether it's family, whether it's people that have the authority to approve things, not approve things, be there for you, not be there for you. And it can make you kind of want to retreat in your shell and not even ask for help or not even want to be bothered. So when I say that, I don't want you guys to think that I don't understand where you're coming from. I do. I've been battling this case for years. My aunt has come on Zoom meetings and said to the judge, I want my niece to have this place. The judge is like, I want to give it to you, but you don't, they keep moving the goalpost. I'll put it like that. So it's one of those things that I just decided to surrender. But I understand. We tried working with the landlord, and she just abused her power. And succession rights are basically based on the landlord. The landlord has to say, okay, I give you succession or I give you ownership. And if the landlord don't, it's like you have managers or supervisors at jobs. If they don't like you, they won't promote you or give you more hours simply if they don't like you, if they have a grudge against you. And it's crazy that people like that have that authority to make and break people's certain people's livelihoods based on that. It's crazy. I'm September. 3 of my children were given guardianship to my brother. I went through a lot, but I want my children back. Do you see this happening soon? Ooh. Hold on, girl. 9 of Wands. I feel like you've been the last one standing. Ace of Swords, I'm ready for a breakthrough. Yeah, y'all gonna have to speak out about something. Y'all gonna have to speak out about something, Virgo. Yeah, there's a Tower here. I surrender and know how to go forward. Aries, Scorpio energy, and we have the Fool. I am guided and protected on my life journey. So I don't know if you guys are afraid if you speak up, or if you're afraid if you do something or take action, that even if there is a Tower, even if there is upheaval, even if there is something catastrophic, you are going to step into a new phase. You're going to be protected. Courtney, oh my God, I went through something similar. Did you get your son back, Yolanda? If so, do you have any advice for Courtney? What's Ace of Swords? But my sister betrayed me. How did she betray you? Ace of Pentacles, I am always rewarded for all I do, period. And if you guys go watch Libra's reading, I was telling Libra, the more they take care of themselves, the more they're rewarded. So you can have Libra in your chart. 4 of Wands, this could be about stability, a home. This could be about community, family. Yeah, something could be about an inheritance with the 10 of Pentacles. My sister betrayed me, partnered with my ex for money. That's crazy. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you guys something is going to go in your favor, but you're going to have to stand. You're going to have to advocate for yourself. So she got paid by the system, and my ex was paying her. She has your son, Yolanda, or did you get him back? What's Page of Wands? That's crazy. And we got 9. You could be seeing 999, and you ruled the 9, Virgo, because of the Hermit. Venus and Virgo, I take the time I need to nurture myself. Yeah, your inner child is like, hey, can you advocate for me? I had I'm sorry. Did you get your daughters back, Yolanda? Sorry, I'm getting to They're confused. This is about serenity, did I say it right? Like having sovereign over your own life, having independence from family, from corporate, from jobs, from government systems, institutions, all of that. Something may feel a bit lonely, and you may feel like you're the only, something may feel like it's only happening to you, or it may feel unique to you, but what's Nine of Pentacles? They're the Magician, Virgo, Gemini. I manifest perfectly what I desire. Something can and will go your way, Virgo. There could be something going on with a family business, inheritance. Money's a lot of money here, and when the Magician is out here, it heightens whatever cards is out here. No, you did not get them back because my daughter got brainwashed by my sisters. And that's sad. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini. You or somebody can have Virgo or Gemini in their chart, obviously. You could be a different sign watching for your Virgo placement. What's the Magician? That's really sad. Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. And some of you guys could be afraid of advocating for yourself or speaking out or applying for something or doing something because maybe you're afraid of the backlash that's going to come from a person or a place or people. For some of you guys, you already went through the backlash. You had 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, family, relationships. Yeah. Somebody could have did something for money. If there are kids involved, I feel like somebody here doesn't really care about the child or kids. Something is really about money. Somebody's like really money focused. Some of y'all could be pregnant. Or you could be hearing about somebody's pregnancy. Eight of Pentacles is also Virgo energy. Your energy is coming up really heavy in a reading. What's Hermit? King of Pentacles. I am sure of my place in the world. Yes, that's why it's hard to trust. That makes a lot of sense. When your own family can betray you when it comes to your kids, after that, it's like, damn. If you can't trust family, who do you trust? But sometimes the families we are born into are very karmic. They're very karmic, jealous, envious. It'd be your own siblings, your own parents, your own whoever, people you got kids with, people that you've been married to. Like sometimes you don't know that you're sleeping with the enemy, or you had a child with an enemy, or you're a family member to an enemy, and it's really fucked up. The same, so that makes sense. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, April, Aries, April, Taurus. If you had a business with somebody, you could be going independent. Some of you guys are getting out of a contract because whether this is a marriage, a business, or a job, you could be forging your own path. King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. January, Capricorn. January, Aquarius. Some of you guys are divorcing somebody, or this could be a breakup, a separation. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the Devil. I am free of whatever is holding me back. Yeah, you or somebody can have, you could have been dealing with somebody. Some of y'all were in a really karmic marriage, a karmic relationship. You could have had a child with a karmic. You can have family members who were karmic, business partners who were karmic, managers, everything. Something is very karmic. Family, whoever this is, something is very karmic. I trust whatever the universe brings me. Yeah, something is very karmic. That's why it's so intense. That's why it's so fucked up like this. It was karmic. King of Swords. I'm glad you're in a better place now. King of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Cups. I am as young as I choose to feel. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody that could be older than you, but they're really immature. Somebody also could, from the King of Cups to the Page, somebody could be losing feelings for someone or losing feelings for something. Maybe something, I feel like something is strictly at this point is all about money or stability or image. It's not really about emotions anymore. Page of Cups. I don't know if somebody here is becoming greedy or what. Page of Cups. Yeah, Six of Cups. Something about a child or your inner child. I remember and treasure past happiness. Scorpio Sun. What's the Six of Cups? And Ten of Cups. Yeah, definitely something with family. Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces. That's family. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Some of you guys, if you've been single, you're about to get into a relationship with somebody. If you're not already. Some of you guys, for those of you who are single, you're about to meet somebody. May even have a crush on you. This person could be older than you. They can have air or earth in their chart, Aries or Capricorn placements, Virgo or Gemini, like yourself. Scorpio energy, Sagittarius, Taurus. Go watch Taurus. I feel like you could be, I don't know about reckon. This could be like a past. Some of you guys have a past life connection with somebody that you have children by, but this person was karmic. For others of you, there's somebody here. This person could be like a loner, or this could be you, because the Hermit is you. But okay, Courtney, you asking a lot of questions. Oh, okay. That was like 3 questions you asked. And I got to do Capricorn. And I got to go to storage. Courtney, you can email me if you want. If you want to book a reading or you looking for extra clarity. You may have to. You can. My email's in the description box, Courtney. Ten of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Some of you guys, there's somebody here that could have a crush on you. They can like you. You've manifested somebody. For those of you who are single, you're about to manifest a relationship. But it's going to come after you deal with this. Yeah, it's going to come after you deal with whatever this is going on back here. Let's get an overall self-care message for Virgo for the month of June. You can also be seeing 666. So you guys got 999, 1111, and 666. You guys, anybody else got 666? Nope, just you guys. Family. So something surrounding family. My person and mine is a Gemini. We've been on and off for the past 9 years. Number 23, family. So spend time with family that you actually can trust. Somebody could want to make something right with you. They could have done a lot of reflection, a lot of reflecting, a lot of introspection. Maybe somebody could want to apologize. This could be like a sibling. This could be somebody younger or older, or you may have children with this person. This could even be a friend, a co-worker. There's somebody here that could want to apologize. They want to mend or fix something. Or this is you mending and fixing your inner child here. And we got to read. Some of you guys could be feeling more inclined to read for the month of June. Do that. Listen to more music. Flow like water. Hydrate. Drink more water. And also work out. Building strength is going to also help opening your, it's going to strengthen your intuition. Whether it's body weight, the gym, weights, Pilates, exercise, running, exercise. And have some good sex. I was just telling Taurus, with the right person, not just with anybody, but with the right person. But yeah, Courtney, those seem like really, those are questions, Courtney, that need to be, that's more of a personal reading, Courtney. That's definitely more of a personal reading. So definitely email me. But this is your reading, Virgo. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.